when I'm not emotionally attached to a negative situation. Like I have to make another video because the videos, for some reason, when I touch topic like interesting topics, like the videos when I record them after, like they fast forward and you can't hear anything that I'm saying. And so I'm making another video on this same topic, that how would you say it, that when I'm not emotionally attached to to a negative situation, like I feel like these negative situations are created, that they take effort, a lot of work and effort to, how would you say it, almost like if an underworld administration practices preps, to agitate an individual, and there's like a sequence, a process to it, because um, to maintain an individual like myself emotionally unstable, I think it takes a lot of work. I think it takes a lot of work, and like most of the time I'm scared, how would you say it, emotionally attached. Most of the time I'm, not paying attention to what's going on, you know but then there's times when I'm really depressed, and I'm not paying attention to the skit per se, and like I could feel the attempt, I could feel the attempt to, how would you say it, to provoke, to agitate, to frustrate. I could feel the attempt, and to me it's all like very curious, like, what to notice, to like have this theory, of these people go and they prep and they practice to agitate, to provoke, to create an outburst, a negative reaction, you know. And when I'm not emotionally attached, you know, there's this. I observe the situation. I observe the situation, and to me, it's so unbelievable, that people actually dedicate themselves to doing this, to agitating. And well, I don't know. I just think that this way of observing, like I guess you could say I came about it by accident, because I guess because of my depression, right? Because of my depression, well, these past couple of times, that I've run into negative situations, and I'm not emotionally attached because I'm depressed, you know, I notice, how they're trying to agitate me. I notice how they have gotten me emotionally attached, and I'm there constantly getting mad, constantly, how would you say, getting frustrated, constantly being agitated, you know. And I think that it's very interesting to take this, how would you say it, to take this experience of observing. Like I said, I came about it by accident because I was depressed, that I started to observe, you know these negative situations, in which case these individuals are prepped, and it's like observing somebody trying to manipulate another person. It's like something like it, and I think it's very interesting. I think that if anybody happens to run into a negative situation, they need a, how would you say it, I mean, it's kind of hard because like you go to anger management, and they tell you that you have to do this, and that you have to take a couple of steps back, and if you can walk away, and they tell you all that, but like to do it impulsively, it's kind of hard. I've tried it and it's kind of hard, but I guess after so much experience, after so much negative situations, like I have the practice, you know what I'm saying? And I guess there's some people that are very, how'd you say it, humble and honest and sincere, that they don't react negative to a negative situation. They get scared and they back up from it and they observe it. And, that's the way I should be. But like this, how would you say it, this reaction to defend myself, this reaction to say that's wrong is what has affected me. But like if you can observe the situation, any negative situation, you'll be surprised at what you see, at what you see if you pay attention to it.